The world is growing, and so are your prospects. So today we are going to start a series called Global Entry Market Strategies. You know, at IXV, we represent various American companies that are doing business in Africa and other parts of the world. And these are some of the conversations that we've been having with them, and the solutions and the questions that they have. So I will start by saying the current population right now is 7.7 billion people around the world. And according to the United Nations, in 2030, they're expecting it to grow to 8.6 billion people around the world. And these are the 9 nations that they are expecting this growth to come from: India, Nigeria, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Pakistan, Tanzania, the United States, Uganda, and Indonesia. So these nations are projected to grow exponentially. And so if you're an American company, or European company or African company, you have to take note, especially like in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, where they're expected to have the highest growth, the highest population growth. And these people that are there, as they're having kids, those kids have to grow up. They need telephone, they need mobile services, they need a place to stay, so real estate. They need all types of resources for them to live their lives. So as an American company, that's why I encourage you so much to look into investing in Africa, especially sub-Saharan Africa right now. As you all know, if you don't know, we just came back from Ethiopia, and there are so many opportunities that are there for investment, for expanding your business. You might have a product, you might have a service that you are looking to export. The US is ready to help you export your service, export your product. And there are so many opportunities that I will be sharing with you during this series. Now, 85% of the world's purchasing power is outside the United States, and that is going to continue to grow. So what you need to do is you have to look at where are the opportunities for the growth of your company, and how do you access those markets? That's where we come in. We can help you to access those markets. So, but these are the things that you need to start thinking about. If the population is expected to grow into 2030, 8.6 billion people, just imagine if you are in a nation where you can just even have a 200,000 people increase of buying your product. And we have all the apparatus in the United States here to do international business. Now, all that is required is for you as a company to want to do that. So today is just the first series, and also I'm going to talk to you about accessing export readiness. So first of all, you have to be able to know if you are export ready. And I know you have been procrastinating. I know you've been waiting, but I think the waiting time is over. For example, the U.S. Commercial Services, they can help you to put a plan together, to put a strategy together. If you have a product that you want to export, especially the current administration that that we're in now. They're really trying to push American companies to be able to export their products. So it can just be you. So first of all, what you need to do is product readiness. Is your product ready to go or overseas? And organization readiness. Do you have the organization, the strategy, the infrastructure that should be in place to get your product to other markets? And also, Is the company successful and growing? Growing? Okay. You have to make sure that your website is good. Shipping. What are the payment system that you have? These are all things that you need to look at first before you start thinking about, exporting your product or service. And also, I think this is the big one, which is financial readiness. Do you have the money? Because if you want to do business overseas, you have to have a budget for that. You're going to have to pay people. You're going to have a land to build your factory. What is your distribution plan? So do you have the budget for that? These are all some of the questions that we are going to be asked, help you to answer, and also refer you to some resources that we already have, and hopefully you will be the next company to be exporting your product.